Well, Charlie, I imagine you're pretty happy, particularly with the character of your side, to come from 2-0 down.
Yeah, as we always say, character's great. I thought the second half we were exceptional, and to be honest, it just looked like we just wanted 10 more minutes because we'd have won the game. But that's what happens when you let in sloppy goals. You have to fight to get to a point when we probably should have been taking all 3 points today.
Did it feel like it might be one of those days, because you went 1-0 down quite early, then had the penalty which was missed, and then hit on the break on the second goal? It just felt like it might not be your day.
Well, I turned to Jody at one point and I looked and we was 2-0 down, and I said, I don't know why, but I think that's the best we've played since I've been the manager. We were, first 15 minutes we were excellent. We got out, we switched to play, did exactly what, let in a sloppy goal, which has been us the whole season really. And then miss a penalty. You can't help about that, but we've done so well to win it. Had 2 more chances and then conceded another goal, and we was 2-0 down out of probably playing the best 20 minutes we played. So it made my job easy at half time. It was, you got to keep doing the same thing, you got to be brave now, and you got to go back and win the game and get a couple of goals. And to be fair to them, from a bad position being 2-0 down, they were exceptional in the second half.
In your games that you've been manager this season, you've not been afraid to make changes, so it was quite surprising that you stuck with it. Was that because you were pleased with what you saw?
Yeah, it's easy to say if you take the goals out, but without the goals we were dominant, even in the first half. We played the best football, we turned them, we looked at threat, we played football, and then unfortunately with 2 sloppy goals it looks bad and it looks like you're in a position, but there was at no point did I ever feel uncomfortable what we were doing. It was I thought there was some of the best that we've played, and we was getting chances, and I'll look back and I don't know how many chances we'd have had in the game, but we probably should have scored more than 2 today.
And 2 defenders, of course, getting on the score sheet. We've spoken about that a number of times. That must have pleased you.
Yeah, definitely. We looked a real threat from set pieces. We've worked on it a lot over the last couple of weeks. I've been very vocal, and I don't like to criticise players, but when I've spoken to you, I've criticised them about attacking set pieces, and they had the bit between the teeth of it today. But again, we had a left back playing left wing back and a centre back playing right wing back, and they are incredible. Morgan Williams could play that position for the rest of his career. He's incredible. He had a couple of times sloppy on the ball, but that was the whole team. But I thought we were excellent, and there was a lot of positives from today.
Like you say, there was only really one team that was going to go on and win it. It almost was a perfect end for the last home game of the season.
Yeah, that's what made me so gutted about finding ourselves 2-0 down in the game. Is just you put so much pressure on themselves, but to come out and listen, we wanted more than the point, but it just showed you what this team is capable of, and there'll be a lot more positives from today than there has been in other games.
There's been a number of years since Yeovil came from 2-0 down at home. Really getting that ducked off your back, particularly here at Hewish Park. Yeah,
I'm not afraid to make early changes and stuff, but I could see the team that I'd picked and was playing was capable of coming back from the 2-0 scoreline, and they did. So fair play to them, and just to show you, like, we run, but a couple of players coming off with cramp, and Worthy must have done about 14k today, so I'll let him get away with it now, but he ain't coming off with cramp anymore after this, so he better get used to it.
That was going to be my next question. You're going to make some changes for the last game of the season. I imagine you're going to want to give players that haven't had a run of minutes just for the last game.
Well, first of all, we've got Tuesday, and Tuesday I'm very excited for. It is a first team game, and we're planning for all 3 games this week, and that's one gone, and we've got 2 more to go, so they'll have to get themselves ready for Tuesday, because it'll be a full strength team and everyone's got to be ready. And then Sunday next week, interesting, the last game on Sunday, that's another interesting one, but we'll be looking forward to it, and we want to finish the last 2 games with real positive results.
And on Tuesday, what do you say to the fans who are just thinking about coming to the Somerset Premier Cup final? You're going to really put your best team out to try and win that game? Yeah,
100%. It'll be a full strength game. It'll be the team that, if it was a league game, that I would have picked. So there might be rotations from people if they're tired. We'll see how they recover. But the whole squad will be here. All I would say is Tuesday night will be a great night for the fans. The players will be here, the whole squad. We'll make sure that the fans have a really good evening, and they'll be ready to mingle with the fans, and hopefully we'll make it a really good evening, because I think it's been a long time since Yeovil won this cup. So we're really looking forward to hopefully bringing the cup home.
Thanks for your time.